I don't know how many people. Oh God, look at that lighting right there. That is atrocious. As soon as I go up, that is arguably think that's worse lighting than what I previously had. So if I go auto, that's actually not bad on the auto. White balance. That doesn't changes nothing really on the white balance. It still doesn't look right. Oh, I had everything set up at the old place. This is gonna be a nightmare. This is just gonna be a nightmare to set this all up. Probably let some people know that I'm actually live. Did I go live on the other channels? No. Do I mind? Also no. Might be a week. So do we have 3 people here? Do we have 3 people chatting here? Or do we just have 3 people like and I don't I do have my hat. My kiddo on my case about telling me I need to touch up my beard and everything, and me having to explain what No Shave November is. That was an interesting conversation. Oh yeah, by the way, your dad could die of this specific cancer if he doesn't go get a checkup. I gotta schedule that. Probably will be scheduling it on Friday. Yeah. So my hat does not even things out. It at least controls all my hair. To anyone wanting to know, I'm going to be doing script reading. And usually, if I'm live on both channels, I'll get like 30 people. You're making Snowflake Slayer? That's awesome. Still nice to have someone in here. Do you know who Jason Todd is? I should probably link that, shouldn't I? Probably link the live. Screw it. I shared one to the Discord already. You did? Where's it at? See the admin log. I see the general. Is it in VIP? Ow. Another reason I don't want to go live on the main channel is too many people on the main channel don't know I'm disabled. So the problem is I have to sit there and every time I say ow or something like that, I have to explain what's wrong, and then I get the I'm sorry, and then it's like, they don't want to deal with it today. Oh man, that is horrible on my glasses. What the hell? Where? Oh, glasses cleaner. Yeah, I don't see a link anywhere. Weirdly, I also don't see VIP. What's going on there? Oh, there it is. There we go. It might not have shared on the Discord, to be honest. But if you know who Jason Todd is, the script I'm writing is not a terribly happy script. It's hard to write Jason Todd as anything other than angry guy who doesn't get a joke. He does periodically. I need to watch some of the newer stuff and kind of take inspiration from that, but I haven't sat down to do that. I got to do that with the kiddos. It's usually how I watch things. Come on. I haven't cleaned my glasses properly probably in 3 weeks. So I got stuff that caked on. I know that sounds gross. Properly means sit here and give it a good scrub and with cleaning solution. Best they got was wiped off. Oh my god, I can see. Should probably do a yes ping on that. Get it. We'll just copy that, cancel that, announcement. Well, those that know will be pop in and say hey, I would like a link. I'll be okay, here's a link. There we go. So this is the script, Slayer, if you will listen to it. If I get to it. Just had it. Where'd it go? Ah. I'm just looking for a tiny bit of feedback. So let me know what you think. Starts off the call. Click. I'm not really supposed to talk about this, Jason. And yes, it will be voice acting. I deserve to know. Don't do that. There are some things you're better off not knowing. Pressure may make diamonds, but it also makes a great sandwich. I'm not joking around. Either you tell me or I will find someone who will, even if I have to beat it out of them. 5,343 people have said you should, kick the bucket. The people of Gotham. The people of Gotham wanted me dead after everything. 5,271. What? The number of people who voted to not kill you off. What? There was a 0.68% of evil that won out. Like the saying goes, Jason, the only thing necessary for evil to triumph in the world is that good men do nothing. Why was there even a vote? I was a child. Me just not responding. Jason. Why? If you're Christian, it'd be because the devil was writing with one hand and God with another. But if you're not, it was because two men had an argument and chose to let the people decide. Who? The who doesn't matter at the end of the day, Jason, and not because you shouldn't go after them, but because you can't physically go after them. And where do I direct my rage, my wrath? I tried to blame the Joker, but it was Bruce who truly let me down. I tried to clean up the streets by being the one willing to get my hands dirty, and look what it got me. So tell me what to do. Just point me in a direction. No matter what answer I give you, until you're ready to move on, you won't. Huh. I knew you wouldn't understand. I'd burn the world for them. What? I did once, actually. Well, more than once, really. You what? You said I couldn't understand. No, I can't. I let my wrath take hold more times than I care for. I tried to control it, bottle it, use it as fuel, have others use it even. Point me in a direction and let your enemies know fear. Jason. It helps. It numbs the pain. Levi. The pain was always there. Jason. Under the surface. Waiting for it to boil to the surface. Jason. Waiting for the next target. Levi. Until it wasn't. Jason. And then all there would be left, Levi, was myself. Jason. Alone. Levi. Until I wasn't. Jason. I was. I am. Levi. Barbara. Jason. Don't, Levi. Dick, Tim, Stephanie. Jason. It's not the same, Levi. Alfred. Jason. I can't. Levi. Trust me. A father never stops loving his child, nor his grandfather, nor a grandfather. No matter what you have done, how far you have fallen, we will be there to pick you back up. If you let us, Jason. If you let us. And then Jason just doesn't talk. Levi, call any of them. Show yourself to any one of them. No matter how the meeting starts or why, it will only end well for you in the long run. Click, hang up. I pick up my cell phone. Hey, kiddo. No. Everything's fine. I just wanted to see if you want to go to a movie or something after I get off work. End of the call. Yeah, Slayer, that's the thing, is that like this type of call, this more dramatized call, very rarely is allowed on the main channel. So it's like Chris has made it clear he doesn't want too much drama. For one, he's just not comfortable with it. He's not comfortable doing it himself. He's got some great ideas for drama. He really does. But he's just not comfortable putting either his mind there, acting it, or just doesn't feel like he can give the performance that it needs. I don't think it's going to do well. I think even on my side of the channel, even if it was posted on the main channel, it wouldn't do well. And I'm okay with that. This is something I kind of want to do. I've had a few different ideas of videos that I want to do that are more hard-hitting, and I've written them out, like fully scripted them out as of late. There is a point in here, though, that bugs me. I think it's this side. No, it's this one. It helps. It numbs the pain. The pain was always there, under the surface. Waiting for it to boil over is what I need. To boil over. That's what I needed to fix. So instead of the pain, Levi goes, the pain was always there, Jason, under the surface. Levi, waiting for it to boil. So for me saying to the surface, I say over, which is clearer. It's more thing. Yeah, I would agree on that one. I have written, acted, directed the whole thing, done the whole thing. Some really good drama stuff. And on my personal channel on TikTok, the drama videos did really well, especially when I had a point where I did a couple of them like nearly back to back, and I grew very quickly. But problem is like mentally I can't continuously do those videos, so I tend not to. But this has to be voice acted, and I can't have the voice be me in any shape, form, or way. So, I'm going to send out a call to somebody. I think I'm going to ask probably Papa Popo, Matto Shields, if he wants to play the voice of Jason. Now, thankfully, Jason doesn't have an iconic actor voice that everyone attributes to him. He's had multiple voice actors anytime he's on screen, and none of them have stuck around long enough for you to go, oh, that's Jason. Oh, that's Jason. Oh, it should have been this voice actor. Jensen Ackles played Jason Todd for a significant run. However, people don't attribute that voice to Jason Todd because there's been so many different runs with Jason that it's kind of like a hit and miss thing, right? So I really think this would be an opportunity for Papa Popo to like go and do his own thing with the voice, and maybe even just have his voice be slightly higher, but his normal voice for the most part. I think that would work really well. But I got to find out if he wants to do it. And if he wants to do it, great. If he doesn't, oh well. And I do apologize, alternate. Why must you catch me still awake? Because it's just what I do. It's just what I do. We are getting there with a bunch of stuff. I've just been sick. I got really badly sick, and then I hurt myself coughing and hacking and doing the things that you do when you get sick. I'm still in a lot of pain currently, but I wanted to do a read of the Jason Todd skit I had. There isn't really a way for me to make this comedic. Yeah, alternate. I got memberships over here. I made them really cheap because you're not going to get really much of anything other than just supporting me right now. I don't have the time to put in it. Plus, I may not see any of that money, ironically enough. Besides having to get like $100 for them to send it to you, I am struggling with another issue that I'm working out with customer service. And that's a whole thing that I got to sit down and try to take care of. And it could take me a while to take care of that. So I'm in no rush to get fully monetized now. So, because I can't monetize the channel, then there's no point in me having the channel memberships. And I'll move that monetization elsewhere to like Patreon or a fourth wall and stuff like that, and be like, hey, just go over here. I don't have any of this turned on because they won't pay me, which would suck. But at that point, I don't have to worry about my monetization. At that point, it's completely fan funding. I hate creators who have to rely on fan funding, and I myself don't want to be one, which is why I really like the idea of me being able to work with Villain Sport and stuff, and me being able to go, hey, I make these videos over here, and over here on my channel, I make these videos. But none of my videos over here are monetized. They're just to spread things, to show a few extras and stuff like that. But at that point, the video upload over here will probably die down dramatically because I can't monetize it. There's not much point for me to post the same video in two different directions. I'll just post it. Videos that go on to Villain Sport will go on to Villain Sport, and videos that are only for this channel will just go only for this channel, which would change the direction of this channel quite a bit. Hopefully I can get it fixed, though. We'll see what happens. Fan funding, I suppose, would be a way for me to be like, yeah, I'll post these videos over here early still. And then figure out if I can lock things behind specific memberships linked to this thing or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Losing textability as I'm listening on a TV. I do have one other skit. It is funny. This one is in regards to Doctor Strange, Wanda. Hey, baby. What up? Yeah, come on. Yeah. Up. Up. Yeah, baby. I got to give you back your little scarf. Oh, I got it upstairs. Now I got to put it back on you, especially because, yeah, it keeps you warm, huh? Don't keep you warm? Yeah. So I got to edit this one a little bit. Look, if Steve could do it, I don't see why you can't. You could pop in a universe where the mother died, change it so the mother didn't die. I need to change the opening. And you're just going to sit here and be in my way. Is this how we're going to do this? Yeah. Just look out to the crowd. Pardon me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I got to figure out a better opening. Tell Wanda why she failed. She can change reality or time travel. I think if I just change it to she's lost weight. She's down to like 7 pounds. Thankfully, is like she hasn't gone much more than that. So keep your measurements that you have. It'll just be a little big on her, not a big deal. She had half her teeth removed, and we have her scheduled for January. The side that had it removed, we went in and seen the swelling isn't down as much as the vet would like, but it is down significantly, like more than 50% from what they had before they pulled the teeth. So she is happy with the progress, and she truly believes that once all the teeth are removed, the swelling will go away completely. She's also finally eating, aren't you? You're finally eating bigger pieces of food and able to eat without a ton of water added to it. So now she's drinking normal water, and then she's eating normal food, and she's, feeling a little bit more full, although she begs me like 20 times a day for food that she doesn't need because she just barely ate. Yeah. Look, if Steve could do it, I don't see why you can't, Wanda. I think that's a good opening. So if we go and Wanda knows Steve is Captain America's, right? You're more than welcome to send more to the address, but she's doing well. She's doing as well as she could be. Oh, oh, that's a pain. I need to readjust. Oh, there we go. Look, Steve, if you could do it, I don't see why you can't. Look, if Steve could do it, I don't see why you can't, Wanda. You could pop in a universe where the mother died, change it so the mother didn't die. You are right in my fucking way. Okay. Not so you can kill her and you take and inside. You take her place. No killing. Just a quick paperwork change. You're fine. Oh. That will make my life much easier. Thank you. Oh, it's cold in Sweden. It's cold here. Although I suspect it's probably colder in Sweden right now. No killing. Just a quick paperwork change. You're fine one where she tragically went, missing. Do quotations on that. Oh, I think I have my inhaler down here. May not be a good thing to do this stream for too much longer. Yep, nope. There's so much pain going through so many different places on my back. I can't even. Ow! I think I might have popped a rib out. Yeah, the way it feels. Chris was like, "Don't work, just go take it easy." And I'm like, "I haven't worked for a month. I don't want to take it easy. I want to get back to work." Fuck. Another reason why I didn't go on the main channel. I don't want to get told, "Hey, see, I told you." Okay. At least let me finish this script. Come on, Payne. Let me finish this script. Look, if Steve could do it, I don't see why you can't, Wanda. You could pop in a universe where the mother died, change it so the mother didn't die. Okay, not so you could kill her and you take her place. No killing. Just a quick paperwork change. Find one where she tragically went missing and bam, Mom's back and she brought Wilson. There are literally infinite universes. Space. So you have the same amount of options, despite what Doctor Strange might say. 14 billion possible timelines. Take a minute, bro. Time travel's a thing now. And speaking of time travel, you could choose when in that universe as well. Oh. Find a universe where the mother died during childbirth. And, well, bam, a little hoodoo you do, switcheroo with a mix of timey-wimey time travel, and bam, you're the brand new mother of two very real... I need some spacing. I need... There we go. So you have the same amount of options despite what Doctor Strange might say. 14 billion possible timelines. Take a minute, bro. Time travel's a thing now. And speaking of time travel, you can choose when in that universe as well. Well, for example, I should just get rid of that as well. When in that universe. So you had the same amount of options despite what Doctor Strange might say. 14 billion possible timelines. Take a minute, bro. Time travel is a thing now. And speaking of time travel, you could choose when in that universe. Well, for example, find a universe where the mother died during childbirth. And, well, here we go. Twitch the nose, a little hoodoo, you do, switcheroo with the mix of timey-wimey time travel, and bam, you're the brand new mother of two very real baby boys who now get to grow up with their mom, and no one is the wiser. Why didn't you think? Ow. Why didn't you think of that? I know. So I don't know why it has that. Why didn't you think of that? I don't know. That's why it was like that. We do a space, and then we turn to the camera. I don't know. Maybe some all-seeing, all-knowing power didn't want to muck up. I don't know. Maybe some all-seeing, all-knowing power didn't want to muck up with the time. Muck. Instead of muck. Want to muck. I don't know why stuff. Muck with time travel stuff too much, even though they screwed up by using it in the first place. Agreed. Yeah, I probably screwed. Here we go. Yeah, probably just greedy. Your action figure sucks, by the way. Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, shit. Hold on. That was supposed to be a space right there. So we go here. Go there. There. Okay, so I think I have it. See, he told you so. Yeah, John. When they're out along the spine, a tennis ball is pretty good at putting my ribs back in place. If my ribs actually out of place, I can try that, but I don't know. Ironic enough, I have a tennis ball. I don't know how to do that, to be honest. I got some micro pops happening, though. That's a good thing. Why am I getting a message on Discord? Who's the message? Fix it with timey-wimey hoodoo. You do best, and no one. Fix it with timey-wimey hoodoo. You do. So, Zena, do you mean twitch the nose, a little hoodoo, you do, switcheroo, with a mix of timey-wimey, hoodoo, you do best, and no one is the wiser? Ooh. Hold on. Go ahead, come on. Try to get this to let me do this. So cut that you're the brand new mother of two very real boys down to, for example, find a universe where the mother died during childbirth, twitch the nose, a little hoodoo, you do, switcheroo that makes timey-wimey, hoodoo, you do best, and no one is the wiser. You have three time references. I thought this route seemed like a more fun version of the tongue twister you had going. Not sure how to type fast, my friend. Oh. You went up here? Come on. Yeah. Come on. Hey, killer. Oh, man. There is a pain that doesn't want to go away. So currently, I'm trying to figure out how to write this out. Twitch the nose is a reference to the I Dream of Jeannie and the fact that they did the I Dream of Jeannie thing. Like, they literally had her twitch her nose for magic. Oh. Well, for example, find a universe where the mother died during childbirth. Twitch the nose, a little hoodoo, you do, switcheroo, the mixed timey-wimey hoodoo, you do best, and no one is the wiser. I really like that. That's a pretty fun thing to say. And I don't have to say anything else. It's not like ruin it. It goes pretty well, flows. I like that. Really well. What do you guys think? Lie down on the floor. If you put the ball on the sharp pain next to the spine, the rib will go in with enough slow, deep as not so excruciating breaths. See next comment for more. Okay. Her hair's in my ear. You're all floofy because it's wintertime. You're all floofy because it's wintertime. You're just chilling on my shoulder today. You've got a whole ass fucking place. You got a whole ass fucking place and you won't go there. Oh, man. Why do you go there? Oh, there's a thing that I might have been waiting for. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we're going to keep it that way. All right, we're going to do the whole thing. Look, if Steve could do it, I don't see why you can't, Wanda. You could pop in a universe where the mother died, change it so the mother, didn't die. Okay, not so you can kill her. You take her place. No killing. Just a quick paperwork change and find her one where she tragically went missing. I don't know. Bam, mom's back, and she brought Wilson. There are literally, yeah, there we go. That's how I should space it. No killing. Just a quick paperwork change and find where she tragically went missing. Bam. It has to be like a small pause. Shift. Bam. Mom's back and she brought Wilson. There are literally infinite universes. So you have that same amount of options, despite what Doctor Strange might say. 14 billion possible timelines? Take a minute, bro. Time travel is a thing now. And speaking of time travel, you could choose when in that universe. For example, find a universe where the mother died during childbirth. Twitch the nose, a little hoodoo, you do, switcheroo with a mix of timey-wimey hoodoo, you do best, and no one is the wiser. Why didn't you think of that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe some all-seeing, all-knowing power didn't want to muck up the time travel stuff too much, even though they screwed up by using it in the first place. I look directly at the camera for that. Oh, agreed. Yeah, probably just agreed. Your action figure sucks, by the way. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah. Anyway, anything else Member Solutions to do for you? Great. Well, you have an Acme day, and please fill out the survey. Joke's on you. Just called you back anyway. I like that. Ow, damn it. Did I get another comment? I'm waiting for the second comment. It says see next comment for more, and I'm waiting for the next one. I gotta admit the tennis ball on my back. And if I can get it to like go to certain spots and just letting it like rest there for a moment, it's kind of like not bad. There's a spot. I actually love oatmeal cookies and hot chocolate. Dude, are you outside my door right now? I'll let you in. Murderer comes with oatmeal and hot chocolate. Oatmeal cookies and hot chocolate. Well, I'm dying tonight. You let me finish these first. Oh, man. Tennis ball rib, too. Yes, are also very tight if your ribs are out, so starting higher or lower and gradually getting closer will make it less intense when you get there. See number 3. Oh. Am I in slow chat? Is that what's going on? You guys use some characters for we have. We just don't mess with. There are certain characters that we don't mess with on the main channel, at least. Mainly because, like, you're gonna really talk to Galactus and tell him what, right? Thanos at least has an excuse, and we just ream into him. Galactus They just convince Galactus to go somewhere else. They don't ever actually beat Galactus. There are certain characters that you can't help. Yeah, I think that's what it is too. I think she just wants me to rest. I'll probably go take some medicine and go rest. I don't think I have a choice. I got my scripts done. I got at least 2 scripts done. I can be happy with that. We finally got some viewers though, which does suck because this is probably the main way I'm going to get some watch hours for a little while. Because going live, I get watch hours. Oh, you so happy? Yeah, you so happy? You're showing everyone your butt. Although I'm going to wait for this last comment, unless there's a 4. Is there a part 4? On Friday, I find out how bad it is. Damn, pain is so bad. Must look through the library and find them. Thank you, Levi. Library? Oh, not on my channel. It'll be on Villain Sports on the main channel. Go to the main channel. Chris did the videos, and I think we did a couple videos as paid requests, which means they're not on my channel. Have Bruce Wayne cover his premiums, or does Acme just borrow his services? Just pay them. I don't know. We know Bruce is Batman, so. World of Warcraft world. Oh man, I'm so far behind on World of Warcraft. I would not know where to begin on that. There's so much lore. It's like the 40K, especially because I used to play World of Warcraft. Used to play WoW, so that makes it even harder because I know bits and pieces, and I could get back into it, but it's one of those games that just eats your life. You can't. Unless you're streaming it, you can't do it for work. You can't have this type of job and then play a game like that. You just can't. Because then you don't get shit done. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. We got about 20 minutes. We'll stay on for about 20 more minutes. Oh, there is a part 4. There is a part 4. God damn it. All right. Tennis ball rip 3. Do the same on the right or left, or you're creating. Oh, yeah. That's you get your ass off the. It's also preferable to do the whole spot. To do the whole spot. A friend of mine turned worst spot into best spot just as imbalances, and then thumbs down. Or do you mean no 4? Oh no, there is a 4. Like your chair, a wall is less intense than the floor. Vertical is good for loosening a bit. Won't usually fix a rib. Huh. John, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. As I was telling Alternate, you don't have to. There's not really much benefit other than supporting me, which is still great. And I've got to figure out how to get the money from YouTube. I'm struggling with that. I'm contacting customer service and trying to figure that out, but I've also been really busy. Oh, I remember that one. I remember that idea. I think I've got that somewhere. I have played. I got to do more games. I really do. I'm the one who knows a good chunk of game lore, like a huge chunk. Oh, you're slow. Oh, okay. You're all good. You're all good, man. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Plus, my subscriptions are cheaper. I did the math. I wanted to do $1, but I'd get 70 cents on the dollar, and then taxes would take another 30% of that. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So YouTube, takes 30%, and then taxes would take another 30%. So I'd lose 60% in just stupid fees. So what I boiled down to is $1.99, $2. And YouTube takes a portion of that. I'm left with like $1 in change. Taxes will take the rest of that change, and I'll be left with effectively, at the end of the year, $1. 500 people do that. That's $500 a month. 1,000 people do that. That's $1,000 a month. Technically, it's more than that, but like taxes will eat the chunk, right? And then YouTube will eat their chunk, and then taxes will eat their chunk. So my idea is make it affordable. Especially because I know what it's like to not be able to afford things or afford to support your favorite creator, and $1 to $2 can be the difference sometimes between you being able to say, yeah, I want to support you, to that's just too much, man. $5 is too much. What I'd like to eventually do is get the fourth wall up and running and make it so that channel members have exclusive merch items that's available. Oh, man. Hopefully. I'm feeling a bit. Oh, there went the ball. Ow. Oh, my God. Hurt it. That sucks. Oh. Hey. Oh, ow. What about the Yautja trying to catch Stitch and then lose Stitch? So I was talking about with Chris the other day because he wanted me to do a video. He wanted to jump, and I wasn't feeling good, so there's that too. Wanted to jump on the trend of the Pokemon video doing so well, and wanted to throw Stitch in there because a bunch of people were talking about Stitch. And I was like, it has to be voice acted. Like, I put my foot down. And I was like, nope, it has to be voice acted. I don't care if we do it. It just has to be voice acted. So we figured out a way to not have voicing. And I was like, that's fine. I don't mind doing this video, but it won't be part of the main Stitch lore. And that's okay. My biggest thing is that I have this series. Like, he has his series and he has his things. And we don't want specific things for those series. For the Stitch series, it's going to be made in a specific way. Fourth wall members get a free double miniature teacup mosquito dragon for Christmas from colors that are random. I need to figure out how all that stuff is going to happen. And I'm probably not going to get to that in time. So the regular shop, for those that don't know, Cosmic Kitties is my spouse's store. And because of everything that's going on in the world, that store and our move has been shuttered for the time being. But we're currently in discussion on whether or not it's going to even open back up, which sucks. Yeah. The 3D printing part of it might still open back up, but the point of the store was something that both me and my spouse could do together. Like, they could do their stickers, I could do 3D printing, and if stickers is doing really well 1 month, that supports all the hobbies that are attached to the store. If 3D printing is doing really well, that supports all the hobbies that are attached to the store. And if 3D printing does well continuously, that still supports all the hobbies. Or if both of them are doing really well, it just means we get some extra money in our pocket, plus we're supporting our hobbies. So, John, are you meaning like me specifically, or like villain support as a whole? Because villain support in Supporting Village Sport helps pay my monthly bills, right? Supporting me directly with like all the financial crap I've had to deal with in the last little bit would be going to my GoFundMe and just popping on there and donating on the GoFundMe. I still have that up until like I get and do a video and be like, hey, look, we're all good. I still have to things are going to be okay. It's just shit happened way worse than I wish they did. I had to drop money I didn't want to drop. Like, spent almost $1,400 on just having junk removed, and it sucked. Oh, I can post the link for the GoFundMe. Give me a minute. There you go. That's the GoFundMe link. Yeah, John, you have a great day. And thanks in advance for the donation. Super Game Freak. Evening, everyone just popped in to say hi and avoiding making a WD-40 joke right now. That's funny. Oh, reduce your overall attention and pain. I highly recommend. Oh, okay. I'm me sending all that stuff that they said through the Discord, so I will have it for later, and I can try to do it later after I had some rest. I've got a couple scripts that I'll immediately do. That way I can clear them out, and then I'll go back through a bunch of other stuff. I actually have probably 100 written scripts that I haven't done. Like, another more dramatized one is I need a couch to do this one. To be perfectly honest, I need a couch to do the script, or some kind of chair or something. Person 1, hey man, you okay? Person 2, yeah. Person 1, it's me, man. The world's on fire. Countries are divided. We go to war for greed and desire. Children are dying. What right do I have to complain when somebody is suffering worse elsewhere? So what if my heart's racing? So what if I can't breathe and I feel as if I'm suffocating? Person 1, from the weight of it all, I just have to pull myself up, like that saying. Person 1 again. You mean the one? By your bootstraps, yeah. That's all I gotta do. Dig in and climb out. Who cares if I get kicked back down? If I'm freezing and starving or drowning in my own sorrows and oppression, I just have to put a smile on my face. As a man, it's expected because of person 1, society's expectations. But what about person 2? Another person. Or person 2. Woman suffering exactly what I'm saying. Doesn't matter what's between my legs. I have to keep on smiling because, person 1, there's always somebody who has it worse. Person 3. That doesn't invalidate your own suffering. 1 and 2. What? Person 3. We need to take a break. We need to break this toxic thought process of self-depreciation, all because we were taught, all of them, societal expectations are equal to our own self-worth. Person 3. It's time to reverse it. My self-worth is what matters, and I can still be a good person while allowing self-expression. I can accept my feelings and be in the now. I can accept they may have it worse, but it doesn't mean I don't matter. I'll accept what I can't do and ask for help. 2 and 3. And accept help when it's offered. I'm allowed a moment to feel and breathe, to move forward with my life. After all, if I can't even help myself, how do I expect to help others? Person 1. It's time to break down the barriers of society's expectations, move forward as a new generation. Person 2. Leave the toxic traits behind, rebuild better nations, better relations, and all of them. Stop all the self-loathing and depreciation. Person 1. Hey, dude. What? I asked, how are you? Oh, fine. I am just fine. Pretty much it's all in their head. All that stuff that was said out loud. Yeah. Sorry, it's a tally one. It got voted by the mods. The mods did the voting because I was busy. And I was like, I liked quite a bit of them. I had a favorite, which was Tatali's, and I was like, you guys vote for this. I'm really busy. I'm in the final stretches of moving, and I wanted it to be fair, so that's what they did. Yeah. Like the 1920s. What do you mean? Alternate. You'll have to explain what you mean. Oh, the mods on Discord were the ones who chose that. I didn't want to just put it up randomly. I wanted it to be, because it's a contest I was running myself personally, not through villain support. I wanted a much smaller pool of people, people who I know personally, to make the vote and choice and kind of go from there. The Johnny Five was a good reference. Yeah, it was. Listen, Laser Lips. Yeah, no, I love that one. That was a good one too. Well, we've almost been on for about an hour, and I've gone through a few different scripts, a few different things. I think we'll call it there. The way I want to record that last one though is yeah, but it's been abused since then. It's been massively abused. It has been the saying of pull yourself up by your bootstraps, even though they don't exist. So it's been abused and everything like that, and that's why it's in there. I can't tell you the amount of times I heard that saying as a kid, and it pissed me off. Something horrible would happen to us and be like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. And it's like, I get it. You got to pull yourself together. But at the same time, take a beat. It's a very toxic mindset. You can take a beat. You can take a breather. You can take a rest. You can, feel the things that you need to feel the weight of it, and move forward. I got a cat meow somewhere. Ow, 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 ow. Can't bend that way. Okay. Right there. So, Broomball, I would have just been like, if I was shipping to Canada, I probably would have been like, I would have been like, can you choose the shirt? Because I could have paid and shipped it to Canada for much cheaper than than if I were to pack a dragon and ship it from myself through the Cosmic Kitties business stuff. That would have been much more expensive versus just buying a shirt from a company that has all that taken care of. Because I have to, when you're shipping to Canada or any other place, you have to do a lot of different, like, what is this thing? It needs this code for customs and this and that and this and that. It's like, it's a nightmare. It's honestly a nightmare. I hate dealing with it so much. Yeah, and it just got massively misunderstood, which is why I like it here, because it's still that misunderstanding of this toxic misunderstanding, and it gets called out. I really do like this script and the way it's going to be filmed. Ideally, I would have a couch. You're going to see the person walk through the door. You're going to see the person playing or doing something, and person walks through the door. That's how it starts, and it goes back and forth. Ideally, you would actually see more scenery, but I'm not going to have that. It's just not going to exist. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to create a version that I can create now and get it out. And then at a later time, I'll create a version that's in my head that I want out. I'll definitely look into it. Getting messages. Yeah, we're not doing the green screen stuff. I will have physical props when it comes to if I'm gonna do a video that needs to hit hard and I want the setting to be a specific way, it's gonna be physical props. It's gonna have physical items. Yeah. I have my cane and stuff. I have those. Um I actually have a walking stick. And I've recently figured out that my house is like wide enough compared to and like large enough that I can actually use both my cane and walking stick at the same time. So this morning I was like, "Hey, look at me!" It's so stupid. It's such a stupid thing to find out and be happy about that I could move, and it wasn't causing me like immense pain to move. Um, and it was nice, but I was still like barely moving without the aid of those two things up until a few hours ago, and I'm like hobbling around the house without my cane too much. But I've got canes in multiple places, and today made me realize I needed to put my cane holders up. For those who don't know, I've got um, the broom holders, the little metal things that you just go click into place. I use those for my canes. I like put them in different spots in the house. And so usually they're strategically placed. In the old house, I had them like 3 or 4 spots. I had like one my spouse's room into the kitchen, okay, and then I had one in the hallway, and then I had one like upstairs, right? I didn't really keep one in the bathroom. The way the house worked, I could grab the walls. It was small enough I could grab the walls. This house is not really the same. And I'm like, I put one at a door that's the dining room, between the dining room and living room. I'm like, that's good for the dining room, living room. Then I looked over and I realized how big the living room is. And I'm like, I'm going to have another one. Like, I'm going to have another one in the living room and in the hallway just to get from one point to the other in case I need to. Like, it's going to be interesting figuring out where I need these. And unfortunately, I have to learn by experience where these things go. I'm going to have some type of cane holder in the kitchen for when I'm walking and doing stuff around the kitchen so I can have my cane be held and it doesn't fall on the ground. And I just stare at it for a second going, okay, let's grab stuff and move my feet. If you ever used a cane and it's falling on the ground and you can't really bend down to pick it up, you kind of do the foot thing until you like get it where you can like kick it up. I gotten really good at it. Don't get me wrong. I can get the cane up to me with my feet very easily. But it's also something that's like I'm taking time to do that versus had I just clicked it into place on something. So I'm trying to figure out like, do I need one in there? And then I'm gonna have to do the same thing for downstairs. I'm gonna need a couple more canes or walking sticks. It's interesting. Oh. So That version of Levi doesn't walk with a cane. That version of Levi is not disabled in that way. If he uses a cane, it's for show. I have no problem showing my disability on camera. I have a problem including it in my skits. Shouldn't include it in my skits. But we're going to call it. It's been an hour. I want to thank you all for joining. Wish you all the best. Peace of mind, serenity in body and spirit, and harmony among all others. You guys all have a good day. That's you making those noise. Okay. Figured out which cat was saying hello and whatnot. Bye now. None of the commands work on this channel. I need to get them set up.